why should women, why should a woman deliver children with pain after sin? Was it possible to do it without it? The answer to that is basic, very simple. The answer evidently would have been yes. It would have been because sin brought death, sin brought pain, and sin brought sorrow. If you remember correctly, in Genesis chapter 3, listen what the Lord said in Genesis chapter 3 to Eve. He says here, and unto woman he said, because I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. This is childbirth. In sorrow shalt thou bring forth children. Now, let's reverse that for a moment. If Adam and Eve had not sinned, do you think that they would have had, the woman would have been bringing forth her children with conception, with sorrow? The answer would be no. So we find that it was possible for women to give birth. A woman would have been able to give birth had Adam and Eve not sinned. But since their sin, when they sinned, the pronouncement was made, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. And in sorrow should I bring forth children, and thy desire should be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. This is what the Bible says, and it also deals with the issue of rulership, but not dominant rulership where a woman's personality is taken away. God did not give man dominion over women to the point where men tell women, that's one of your questions up there? Oh, okay, I didn't know. All right, it's okay. So in this case, let's just answer this right quick. Why should women deliver children with pain after sin? Because before sin, they would not have had pain. But after sin, because of transgression of God's law and disobedience, God made the pronouncement in Genesis chapter 3, verse 16, I think it was. Yeah, 16, that women would bring forth their children, children with conception, with sorrow, and that includes pain.